let's think, just do, plan, can't sink. You're not the only one trying to make a name for yourself in the room. Road to 10, charge caught, trust me, it'll never happen again. Lesson taught. Still had this epiphany, here to prosper, and can never be lost in the dark. Surface view different at heart, licking me, instantly think, where the fuck is his yard? Of course, it gotta change. Can't win, stand the same. Learned at 720 thus far. Manifesting so crystal, so clear. Goals I got, must hide. Can't tell every single dog claimed in this yard. Invisible. All seen in this rear. Specific questions asked. Just to get even close to this here. Fucking cranium. Jet watched wrestling, sometimes mania. Unaware television was a natural disguise below here, underneath titanium. Think just before graduation year, another case didn't get penalized like this here. Hill, mountain. Can't say visual representation of all counting. For some reason, we look forward to death. Even if not looking forward, you thinking rushing before the highest take your breath. Fuck, can't be me. Promise every trial he forced me to face thee. Practicing, keep prospering, let us step. Continue to earn and grasp the dream. Can't sit around and let someone get in between. Even the highest being conquer everything. That's my dream. I'm a king. Can't feel me growing. Larger, cyclops. One eye between two streams of hair. In the middle of this thing, tornado, they want me to fuck up. I will not disappear. Data chart. Hey, what's good? It's your boy DB. Welcome to DB's Unpopular Depth. Now this video right here is honestly is very exclusive. This video will only be on YouTube. This will not be on Spotify or Amazon Podcaster or Anchor or none of that. You feel me? So this video is only for the people who check in and tune in to my YouTube. You feel me? My podcast channel. You feel me? So the subscribers, whoever subscribe, you will see this, obviously, you know. But what's good, man? It's your boy DB. I hope y'all staying positive. Hope y'all staying. I hope y'all just prospering. I hope y'all just, keeping 100% faith. You understand? Because without faith, sorry about that. Without faith, it really ain't nothing if you want to keep it a beam. Really won't go nowhere for real, to be honest. Hope y'all stand positive over negative. Positivity gonna outweigh the negative 100%. But of course it takes practice, so get started with the practice. Today's exclusive episode is strictly about loving you, loving yourself, loving oneself, and draining and stress, right? So, loving yourself is simply just taking time for yourself, right? Loving yourself is being selfish, per se. Loving yourself is not putting up with certain things, that can hinder your happiness, basically, right? So, I'm one who preach, be selfish, do what's best for you, do what's best for you. Why? Because that's what makes you happy, if that's what's going to make you feel good, why not? If that's going to make your happiness prosper and that's going to bring you a great level of peace, if that's going to make you vibrate higher, like, push people to the side. It's okay. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But, so, certain things that can be under the category of loving yourself is, spending time alone. Now, I know sometimes people, they kind of struggle with kind of being to themselves or being lonely or, whatever the case is. But when you're alone, that's when you really, really understand who you are as a person. That's when you really understand what you want out of life, what you going to accept from other people because you beginning to love yourself. You feel me? Now you gotta stay positive. You feel me? You gotta stay positive, and you gotta learn how to talk to yourself like you talking to your significant other, like you talk to your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. You gotta talk to yourself in this way. You know, a lot of times we may be a good person to other people, but we're not necessarily a good person to ourselves. You feel me? We call ourselves names, and you know we talk down on ourselves, and we don't really. You feel me? So practice loving yourself. Practice talking to yourself like you are your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife or your mother. If you have unconditional love for your mom, which is, I'm sure, a lot of people, you feel me? So talk to yourself with love, talk to yourself with confidence, talk to yourself with nothing but positivity. And that's how you begin to love yourself. Go outside, absorb some sun, read some books, learn some information. Knowledge is power. Uh, let me take that back. Applied knowledge is power. You feel me? You gotta separate yourself from the norm. You feel me? Be selfish. You understand? Read some books. I think I said that. Get outside. I think I said that too. Go out to eat by yourself. Take yourself on dates. You feel me? I feel like people, they may think it's kind of lame to take themselves out on dates, but that's you showing that you appreciate yourself, bro. That's you showing that you enjoy your company, just being yourself. Like, and when you begin to love yourself, you begin to see who don't really love you or who don't really deserve to be in your life and who energy you should just push away. You feel me? So take that into consideration. You understand? And just just work on your mental health, work on your self development, change your paradigm, shift it all and just grow. You feel me? We here to grow. We here to, you know, face tests and pass those tests. We're not here to, give the devil power, so to speak. So it's just like, okay, we could go into draining and stress. So, draining, right? How do I want to put this? So, excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. So, draining is you putting up with stuff that you really shouldn't be putting up with, whether as far as relationships, uh, uh, spouses. You feel me? Which can be, I guess, could go under the category of relationships. It could be, your job description, whatever job you have. You know that you're set for better. You feel me? And I can't speak for all the people, but you know, it's different ways that you can drain yourself. And really, truth be told, we know as a person inside in our mental capacity, in our brain, whatever you want to call it, we know what we want, or we know we want for ourselves, and we know what we will allow. But things come in certain situations, like, I don't know, maybe manipulation or narcissist or whatever you want to call it. Uh, shit. Don't manipulate yourself though. Don't manipulate what you really want. Don't just feel. Don't just push to the side something that you're not really comfortable with. Like, that your potential is unmatched. You feel me? So proceed every day as if you know that, and work towards that uh, potential that you have. Everybody got potential. Everybody got a purpose. Everybody got some sort of talent. You feel me? Whether it's the gift of gab, whether it's cooking, whether you just got the fucking ability to have 100% patience with, you know, situations, or whether it's just, I don't know, you got this idea that you got for your clothing line, or you're very skilled with art, or whatever the case is, poetry, whatever. You have a purpose, you have something that you're very, very good at. But you just gotta, like I say, you gotta be alone, or you gotta kind of sort of push certain energy to the side for you to notice that. You feel me? So, you know, let's get to it. You know, we ain't really got, I want to say something else. Us on the, us as humans, creatures on this planet, we're only here for a split second. You feel me? If you really think about it, the earth has been here for shit, I ain't really too much sure about the numbers, but millions, billions of years, whatever you wanna, however you wanna put that. But point made is the Earth has been here tons of years, and we certain people only live to like the maybe 100 if you're lucky. Maybe, you know, I ain't finna say 60 because everybody gonna live to 100 because we real kings, we real queens, you know. But you gotta take care of yourself to live, you know, whatever. Uh, yeah. So basically, you know what you would put up with. You know what's going to drain you. You feel me? And let's just stop draining ourselves. Let's just stop putting up with stuff with we know you're not really cool with putting up with. You feel me? So yeah, just don't accept no bullshit. Basically, that's to me, that's a good way to put it for me. That's the for me because I get people say I'm a little harsh. People say whatever, but just don't put up with no bullshit. Don't put up with no bullshit at all. Like you feel me? And that's just that. You gotta treat yourself like you love yourself, and you gotta move accordingly with you know your peace and your happiness. And if you don't know what that is exactly, figure it out. You feel me? Figure it out. Spend some time by yourself. You know, separate from certain people who you usually be around. Separate from certain uh basically energies that don't really benefit you in no way, shape, or form. You feel me? Our circle is our net worth. You know, our circle is pretty much everything. Our circle is the people who help us vibrate higher without us even really knowing for real. But our circle can very much keep us down here at surface level. So you feel me? You know, and so stress, right? I feel like stress is just, I guess you could say, it's kind of sort of somewhat fear that you might not achieve or get to a certain goal by a certain time or whatever. Like stress, you feel me? I look at it as fear, you feel me? And I don't really operate off fear. I done kind of slice fear in half, and I don't really, you know, that's not really my thing. But okay, what I could say about stress is, for one, you don't necessarily believe in your natural human abilities. You feel me? Uh, you don't necessarily believe in the highest of the highest power. You feel me? The highest God of them all. You don't necessarily believe that He will come through for you. So you develop some sort of fear, some sort of stress. And I just want you to know that with stress, you basically kind of sort of manifest that into your life. You feel me? You manifest those, you know, things that you say you want something to happen, right? But you're stressful and you're being realistic whatever you want to call it. You feel me? And it's basically manifesting that you really don't have 100% faith in yourself. Now, faith and you not having 100% faith in yourself is another example of law of attraction, and what you believe and what you speak forth into the universe will attract to you. So you got to be very mindful of what you believe and what your faith is and what you speak into the universe, because that will come to you. It may not come tomorrow or next week or whatever, but it's gonna come. Sorry, y'all boys. I'm sorry, y'all boys. Y'all gotta forgive me. But yeah, search up the law of attraction. You feel me? And I want you to nip that fear, stress, all that. I want you to nip it up in the bud. Or I want you to do this, right? I want you to get a piece of paper, write down every single thing that you fearful about, everything that stresses you out, everything that drains you, everything that, so to speak, damages you and takes away from your happiness. I want you to write all that down on a piece of paper. And once you write every single thing down on a piece of paper, I want you to take a lighter and burn it. You feel me? And let it all go. Release it. But you gotta take those actions, and you feel me? You gotta, everything you put on the piece of paper, you gotta let go. Inside, within. You feel me? So that's, something that I kind of think that's beneficial to us humans. You feel me? I personally never wrote it down on a piece of paper, but I know it works because I did it mentally, so to speak. You feel me? I did it up here in the uphill, so whew, I need some water. All right, my bad. I was babbling a little too much for myself. I don't really talk this much except for when I make these videos. But that's why I rock with y'all. You feel me? We gotta get the information out there and help the people who really resonate with me and who want the help. You understand? So there you have it. So basically, you feel me? Let's stress less, 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 not put up with things that we really know that we're not gonna put up with. Let's just love ourselves more than we ever have. You feel me? And I believe that's the greatest thing. Once you love yourself, necessarily you don't really need nobody else. I think I'm gonna do some more of these. I guess you could call them explicit. No, 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 no. I gotta figure out a name for this. You feel me? But these like one of a kind. These not on podcasts. These not on my Spotify. These not on my Anchor. These not on my Amazon podcast. Is not like that. This is kind of sort of hidden information. Not really, but basically only my YouTube. You feel me? Only they get this type of dialogue. Well, this is the first time I'm ever doing it, but I think I'm gonna do it a little more. It's just, yeah, I think it's a little more beneficial to my subscribers, basically. The people who believe in me, the people who see the vision, whatever. And let me say one last thing. I'm gonna get up off of here. People don't have to see your vision. People don't have to see your vision at all. It's your vision. It's for you to see. Don't get mad when people don't believe in you, or they don't see what you see, because they don't have your pair of eyes. They don't have your mental. You feel me? So that's just that. I don't know when I'm gonna really do more of these type of videos, but I'm gonna do them a little more often. I think I'm gonna do them throughout the week, maybe. maybe every 2 weeks throughout the week. I don't know yet. But I appreciate y'all for checking in with the kid. Y'all subscribe, like, comment what you think about this video. You feel me? Hit that notification bell because I will be dropping more. I got to be more consistent. I got to be as consistent on my spot as I got to be as consistent on my YouTube podcast channel as my Spotify and my Amazon podcast. Like, I got to be more consistent. So I got y'all. So go ahead and hit that notification bell. You understand? And I appreciate y'all for rocking with the kid. DB.